Greetings and welcome. How are we all feeling today? As humans are energy magnets and we attract a lot of things, a lot of energies, a lot of things into our lives. And what we don't always realize is we look for more of what we have in our lives, even if we don't do it consciously. If you have a subconscious belief, you will seek that out in every aspect of your life without even realizing it. If you want something really badly, you'll end up wanting it more instead of actually getting it, because you're not focused on getting it, you're focused on wanting it. And we don't always realize our energies attract the same energy. We attract more of what we have in our lives. We attract more people who are like us because we like people who are like us. People with the same ideals, the same beliefs, the same worldviews. We are attracted to people who are similar to us because it's easier for us to make a connection with them. We want to connect with people who understand us and understand our viewpoints, who we can get along with and connect with. But you can't expect more in your life than you've had in the past if you don't do something about it now. And if you are constantly focused on something, you're going to attract more of that. If you are constantly focused on problems, you are going to attract more problems. Shift your focus a bit. Shift your focus to solutions and problem solving and actually getting what you want. Shift the focus from I want this to how can I get it. It's a very subconscious process, because the subconscious will always look for more of what you think, more of what you believe. So if you're a very depressed person, you are going to attract more depression if your focus is on your depression all the time. You are going to attract more numbness, lack of energy, anxiety, because you're not focused on getting healthy, mentally healthy, or dealing with it. You're more focused on how it makes you feel. And what we focus on, we feel. So anything that you think about, you believe, you'll feel deeply and very strongly. And that's why it's so difficult to get out of the cycle of depression, because it becomes so intense and so severe that we cannot shift our focuses from the depression onto a healthier mind. And another thing is, we reflect what we feel. If you feel hurt and upset, you're going to reflect that. Other people are going to become receptive to the way that you act and how you react, because what we feel, we create more of. And we reflect that. We reflect if someone is really hurtful towards you, someone that you love, and the fight's over, you will still reflect that they have hurt you. You're not going to be happy and fine, because we project what we feel. We project what we believe onto ourselves and onto other people. And we attract what we believe. Creating beliefs is a subconscious process. All your beliefs are stored in the subconscious. So if you believe something very strongly, you will attract more of what you believe, or you will attract more people who believe the same as you. And you'll create more of that idea, more of that belief as you accept it into your own mind. And we attract people based upon how we feel about ourselves. If you have a very low self-esteem, you're going to attract people who have identity issues, self-esteem issues, self-concept issues, self-image issues. You're going to attract all of that. And we tend to attract people who feel the same way as we feel about ourselves. If you're a very happy, bubbly person, then you will attract more people like that. And our standards are dependent upon how we value ourselves. If you have a low value of yourself, you are going to attract low value people and low value things into your life. Not necessarily the most healthiest things or the greatest things into your life. So how you feel about yourself will determine how you value yourself, and how the standards that you hold will also heavily be dependent on how you actually value and view yourself, because your self-image and your self-concept is very important. If you have self-esteem issues, you are going to attract more self-esteem issues. You are going to find more things wrong with yourself. What we focus on, we feel. We don't expect better if we haven't had better in the past. So if you've had a really difficult past with trauma, you just don't expect anything better in the future. And that's the sad thing, because then you'll keep attracting that trauma. You'll keep attracting those triggers that you've had in the past. So remember, we look for the things that we have already accepted. We seek more of what we currently have in our lives. And it's important to understand that, because what we focus on, we feel, and what we believe, we perceive. And we project our feelings and we reflect them too. So remember, we look for more of what we've had, and we look for more of what we have. So remember, your standards are dependent upon how you value yourself. And you can't expect better in the future if you're so focused on the past. Keep a healthy mind. And remember, what we focus on, we feel. So remember, you are unique and valuable. Take care of that beautiful person. Stay strong wherever you're from. You are worthy.